humans who lived here.
Nikki, over there! Are those traces from a battle?
Serenity Island. What happened here?
Oh, there's a PC surrounded by S-Lings! Nikki, let's go help him! This thing's so tough! Nikki, try hitting those little rocks on its front! Just a little contamination. Piece of cake! Let's go find the next one. Here in the old ruins? What a groundbreaking discovery! Humans can purify S-Lings and are accompanied by round, chubby creatures. When I get back, I'll publish this adventure log, and then I'll definitely become the star of the PC Adventure Club. Would you mind coming with me, human?
That's right. I'm the human living in the shadows of Serenity Island. I never thought someone would find me. Mwahaha!
Nikki, don't steer that little PC. Look, his threads are unraveling.
Sorry. Actually, Momo and I aren't from Serenity Island. We're here to help purify the contaminated buds.
Ah, I see. Looks like asking Granny Bubbles for leave from a bathhouse was a waste.
Huh? Do you also work at the Soapville bathhouse?
Don't remind this great explorer about that boring job. All I did was scrub, day after day. Even my signature move, the Freddy Vortex. Only Tara was willing to try it. I grabbed her buttons and did a whopping dry spin. Tara seemed busy nowadays and rarely comes to bathe. Boring job like that doesn't deserve the cool title of Soapville Spin Dry Specialist. It's just as misleading as the PC Adventure Rankings.
The PC Adventure Rankings? What's that?
Huh? You don't know? It's the classic ranking from the PC Adventure Club. It ranks all the places worth exploring on Serenity Island by difficulty level. The old ruins are clearly marked as beginner level, so why are there so many S-Lings here? The rankings are flawed. I'll file a complaint. A formal complaint.
We heard the bud contamination only started recently. The S-Lings probably weren't here before.
Oh, I see. I knew it couldn't be my fault. I'd never fail a beginner level challenge. It was all just a mix-up. A great explorer? More like a great excuse maker. Once I've completed every challenge on the rankings, except the top difficulty, no PCs or cats will be able to question my status.
So, where is the top difficulty location?
That would be the legendary Forbidden Zone. Misty Peak. Never set foot upon the Misty Peak, nor stir the Silver Gale from his...
I remember Bootsy saying this. The Guardian's second nugget of wisdom warns all PCs not to disturb the Silvergale's sweet dream.
Never set foot upon the misty peak, nor stir the Silvergale from his sleep. You really need to get that rhythm right. Yes. Anyway, no PCs know the way to Misty Peak. Maybe some did, but they never came back down. While I, Freddy, am fearless, I wouldn't dare think about going up Misty Peak. Only a foolish little PC like Murmur would make such bold claims.
Murmur said she's been to Misty Peak?
Murmur doesn't seem like one to exaggerate. I don't believe it. If Murmur really completed the top difficulty challenge, why stay at the bathhouse listening to Granny Bubbles and doing boring chores? If it were me, I'd already be a golden explorer and lead the entire PC Adventure Club. Anyway, today's adventure ends here. There are countless PCs waiting for me to wring them dry back home. It could be that this is the life a destined great explorer must face. Human, thank you for your help today. Farewell! Yep. Guardian that Bootsy and the others mentioned?
Everyone in Soakville admired him. I wonder what kind of past he had, and where he wound up.
Nikki, look! So many notes have been left near the statue. Are they from the Soakville villagers? Piece of cake! Let's go find the next one. Just a little contamination. Piece of cake. Let's go find the next one. you're in danger. It's time for you to step in. You're more agile than Bubbles, and braver than Terra at bath time. Serenity Island's first ever bottle of 8-in-1 cleansing lotion must go to you.
That's great! And the bud has recovered too. Nikki, thank you. No need to thank me. But the contamination was so bad here. Why did you risk coming?
It's my fault. I was in the final stages of perfecting my 8-in-1 cleansing lotion. Just a tiny bit more and it would have been complete. Then, suddenly, a flash of inspiration hit me. I came up with the perfect solution, adding a bit of juice from the roots of spring blooms.
Can that even be used as a cleansing lotion ingredient?
It was my passionate intuition as a gold-tier ace brewmaster. But those Esligs were so greedy. I barely took the tiniest bit of untainted juice, and they immediately zeroed in on me. Ugh, so frustrating! Then, as luck would have it, Murmur and Nikki appeared here as if by fate, shielding me heroically.
That's so cool. Wait, Lulu. Why do you look like you're contaminated?
Huh? I do feel a bit different.
Oh no. Did you get too close to the contaminated buds? Don't worry. I'll take you to the bathhouse and rinse it off with rainbow spring water right now. Wait. Let's hold off on the bathhouse. We should wait until the heart of spring is fixed, then go to Steamville with the other infected PCs.
Huh? Maybe... Macy and the others were also drawn to my 8-in-1 cleansing lotion, and Tara wants me to bring some for them to try.
Other infected PCs? Does that mean the rainbow spring water therapy isn't working? The treatment isn't going well, but Tara is planning to take everyone to Steamville for treatment. There's gotta be a solution. Also, Tara entrusted us with purifying the buds. She hopes we can fix the heart of spring and repair the route between the two villages.
This is really bad. Worse than being good at something you don't like. Worse than waiting for someone who will never come back. I have to go. I'll pack up my cleansing lotion and go find Tara. No matter what happens, she can't skip out on paying for the order.
No wonder. That must be why Tara and Granny Bubbles are spending so much time together, having conversations in secret. Granny also blocked off the Thuddy Squash cabin where the infected PCs are. She even personally delivers the brushes and bubble bath balls. Nikki, did Tara mention what to do if the PCs of Steamville can't find a solution either? Sorry, Murmur. And I don't know either. Look, we've already resolved the bud contamination problem. There must be a way to cure the dirty thread disease, too. Nikki, I trust you. I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have something very, very important to tell you. Please, you have to come.
All 4 buds are purified! Nikki, Murmur seems very worried. Let's find her first before heading to the heart of spring.
Murmur, the Pt.3s here are...
Nikki, Momo, thank you for coming. Everyone here is a friend of mine. They're all Pt.3s who refuse to take baths.
The rinse-free rebels?
Seems you've already heard about them.
But why are they refusing therapy? Doesn't dirty thread disease terrify everyone on Serenity Island?
Because there are things they don't want to forget. Did you know dirty thread disease can cause hallucinations?
I think I heard Bootsy and Ash talking about it before. The affected Pt.3s would say some really odd things.
Right. The villagers dismiss them as mere hallucinations. But the rinse-free rebels believe they're glimpses of past memories resurfacing from the illness. They refuse the treatment because they don't want to lose those memories. They just want to remember more. Even just a little more. That's why they ran away.
You believe them, don't you?
Yes. I believe they are memories from a long, long time ago. I just don't know why we've all forgotten. They don't want to forget. And I just really want to help them. That's why I use my position at the bathhouse to help them escape and hide here temporarily.
Wait, so the last time we ran into you, was that because...
Yeah. I took leave to help relocate a new infected PC. I feel so much guilt toward Granny Bubbles and Terra. Now that the Rainbow Spring Water therapy has failed, we have to take everyone to Steamville to find a new cure. Nikki, you're the human Terra entrusted with this task, and you can purify Esslings, just like the Guardian. Can you help try to persuade everyone? I'm afraid if we put it off more, it'll be too late.
I see. I'll try talking to every...
Flying high. It turns out that I moved along with the wind.
Flying... like bubbles flying high up into the air? How did you know? I love flying through the air with the bubbles. It's because of this that everyone calls me High-Flying Hannah. As I fly through the air, the breeze feels refreshing. The bubbles are so clear. And if there's another PC chatting with me, it's perfect. I agree. Ever since I gained the ability to float, I've enjoyed drifting in the air. It's so relaxing and freeing.
But Nikki, when you're floating, do you also enjoy chatting?
Sometimes the scenery is just so beautiful that I get lost in thought and forget to talk. Why do you like chatting while floating?
I didn't always know either. I just felt that without the sound of talking, it was too quiet. It felt so empty and lonely. But now I understand. It's because I used to live on the window of a family's home, listening to all their secrets and stories. The mother of that family had a loud, lively voice. She loved talking about her sister, the village patrol officer, who always carried a wrench and a hoe to help keep the village peaceful. That wrench was borrowed from their house, and it was the mother's proudest story to tell. The father was quiet and reserved, but he was amazing at sewing. Their child had a bow tie cat that loved to use me as a scratching post, and the father would carefully mend my threads.
What a loving family.
So, you were once a set of curtains, weren't you?
That's right. Yes. It was only after getting this illness that I remembered my past. How the sun made me feel warm and cozy. How the rain soaked me through. Year after year, that family always wished for peace and happiness. It turns out that's why I was brought into existence. Now, every time I flutter and fly, thinking about them fills me with such joy. Those memories are truly beautiful. In the future, maybe we can float together and chat. I'll remind you of everything you shared with me today. Really? Thank you. You're such a kind girl with a heart as clear as a bubble. I didn't want to forget, so I avoided the bath. But now my body feels heavier with each passing moment. I can barely float. Maybe it's time to return to Soakville. Only by washing away the stains can I live more lightly. Great. When everyone's ready, we'll go back together. I look forward to when you can fly freely and enjoy the beauty of life again.
Raise a puppy. I want to raise a puppy.
Huh? A puppy on Serenity Island? Do you mean that puppy, PC?
PC? No, I mean an actual puppy. A fluffy one, the kind you won't find around here. A human? And a big cat? Are you from somewhere else? I'm Fuzzball. Would you be able to get me a puppy?
But all the puppies we've seen out there already have owners. It might not be possible to get you one.
They've all got owners. That's nice. A puppy with an owner, and an owner with a puppy. I used to have a puppy too. It's only after I got sick, then my memory came back. It was a big, super fluffy one, with large, floppy ears and huge, round eyes that would constantly gaze adoringly at Grandma and me.
Did that happen on Serenity Island?
Maybe. Maybe not. I can't remember clearly. But I know back then, I wasn't like I am now. I didn't have bubble blooms, bath brushes, or stones. I only raised that puppy. I loved it the most, and it loved me the most. Every morning, when the sun was warm, I'd sit by the window while Grandma went to check the crops, watching the puppy roll around. It smelled even better than wheat waving in the summer sun.
It was a beautiful time. And I bet time seemed to pass slowly back then.
Slowly, like it would never end. But then it grew old and stopped rolling around, and Grandma didn't have the energy to check the fields anymore. And turns out, childhood changes.
Yes, the people we love grow old. The meals they cook get saltier. No one tends to the crops or flowers, and winter gets colder. The muddy stone paths turn into hard gray roads.
I miss them. But I can't remember the later parts. But I know I want to raise a puppy again. Just like I did back then.
Don't worry, Fuzzball. Once you're healthy again, you'll find your own new puppy.
There are so many puppies out there. You'll find the one you need. The one that needs you too.
But we can't leave Serenity Island. I don't know how to explain it, but we just can't leave.
Even though you don't know why, if you aren't able to leave, maybe we can help you find a puppy. We'll find you one that's just like the one in your memory.
Yeah. But if I wash in the rainbow spring water and forget what my puppy looks like, what then?
I know. You can draw your puppy now, and then you won't forget.
Oh, that's a great idea. And I have to get healthy first before I can take care of a puppy.
Yes. Once everything's ready, we'll go back to the village together.
Mommy.
Hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo. Yes, my name is Hoo-hoo. But do you know why my name is Hoo-hoo?
Is it because you like owls? Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. That's the sound an owl makes.
No, it's really not. At first, I thought that was the reason too. A long, long time ago, when I woke up on the island along with everyone else, I heard a voice saying, hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. So I decided to call myself Hoo-hoo. Recently, I got really sick. I became super dirty and I was feeling bad all the time. But then I remembered something important. Something very important. It was my mommy that always said, hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo.
So why did she say it?
It's because I'm very afraid of pain. Every time I got hurt, scratched, or cried out in pain, my mommy would comfort me and say, "It's okay. Let me blow on the wound and you'll be fine." Hoo-hoo.
And it worked? Your mother's comfort sounds very effective.
Yes, super effective. When I don't feel well nowadays, I also do that to myself. And it makes me feel much better.
Why don't you go back to Soakville to get treated? Terra and Granny Bubbles must have ways to relieve your pain.
No. I'm afraid if I stop feeling the pain, I might forget all about my mommy. I can still remember a little bit of her. If it hurts a little longer, maybe I'll remember more about her. What does my mommy look like? Where did she go? I really want to know.
It's okay. Even if the pain goes away, you'll still remember your mother.
Really? But then, how come I never remembered her before?
I think it must be your mother's intention. Since she couldn't be with you right now, she didn't want you to worry about her all the time. That would be too difficult for you. But now you remember, and you won't ever forget again. I'll help make sure you remember her. This way, even if you forget, I'll remind you. Once everyone is ready, let's go back to the village together, okay? Terra will take everyone in for treatment, and when you're no longer in pain, your mother can stop worrying.
Of course. Thank you, Nikki. I'll be really good. That way Mommy doesn't have to worry at all. Nikki, thanks to you, everyone has agreed to go back to the village for treatment. It's great.
No problem. Don't worry too much, Murmur. As long as we get everyone to Steamville in time, everything will be fine.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have taken control and hidden everyone here. I thought once everyone remembered enough, there'd still be time for a proper bath. I even prepared bathing brushes and cleansing lotion. I just wanted to help. But I never expected the rainbow spring water therapy to stop working. If we had waited until everyone's symptoms got worse, it would have been too late. It's all my fault. I was overconfident.
Although it was wrong to hide it from Terra and Granny Bubbles, no one could have known that the rainbow spring water therapy would fail. You've been taking care of them, and even prepared lots of emergency bathing supplies. It's clear you thought things through and are trying to protect everyone.
Thank you, Nikki. I just believe so strongly that what they said aren't hallucinations, but real memories. Maybe being close to contamination helps us remember the past. Just like how I did before.
Is it about the collapse of the crystal salt cavern? I heard Bootsy mention that you were scared.
Yeah. Back when it happened, I got lost and ended up in a place full of Esslings. I ran and ran, stumbling all the way, and finally made it back to the village. When I woke up, everything was different. Not the village, not the Serenity Island. It was me. I was different.
Did you remember something? Like they did?
Yes. I remembered some images. Some fragments. A mended piece of clothing. A beautiful ornament. A warm embrace. And a group of very, very important people. Wait, that wasn't how it all began.
Then what did happen at the start?
At first, I was in great pain. I was exhausted and heartbroken, all alone, and walking on a rugged road. Along the way, there was war, fire, and terrifying Esslings. It was so scary, but I pretended that I wasn't scared at all. I was carrying a heavy bag, almost unable to move.
Murmur? Are you alright?
I'm fine. Back then, I was found by some people, and I felt so warm. Or maybe I found them? I just knew that I could finally rest. I was so tired. I cried my heart out, and as I cried, I fell asleep. I'm sorry, what I'm saying must sound so strange.
Maybe a little. But these images must be very important to you. That's why you want to help the Rince-Free rebels who had similar experiences.
Right. But what's different is, I didn't get the dirty thread disease back then. And since the great outbreak of the disease on Serenity Island, no one else has been affected by it. Until recently.
strange, and no one knows the source of the disease.
Once the Heart of Spring is restored, I'll go to Steamville with everyone to help take care of them. And I'll also try to investigate the disease.
That's a great idea.
I've already purified the 4 contaminated buds, so the Heart of Spring should be restored soon.
That's great. I'll go apologize to Tara now and tell her about the rinse-free rebels. Thank you, Nikki. See you later.
Nikki, you should be village head. The Heart of Spring's water is replenishing.
That's great! Oh, by the way, Tara, the rinse-free rebels...
Don't worry, Murmur already told me. Fortunately, thanks to your help, those PCs are cooperating now.
I can't believe that Murmur had such a big secret and didn't tell me.
I think it's just that Murmur didn't want to burden you.
I know. I'm not angry with Murmur. I just feel bad for her. She's always helping everyone, but rarely shares her own feelings. She carries her burdens on her own.
As elders, this is our fault. Back in the day, we were too hard on that silly little PC. It must have left a psychological scar. And now that she finally found other PCs to relate to, of course she'd want to help them too. It makes perfect sense. But after all, those things are just hallucinations caused by shock. Silly Murmur. So stubborn.
Murmur did tell me a lot about the visions she saw. I understand. It's hard for her to willingly forget.
You're not from around here, so whatever your thoughts are about it, it doesn't bother me. But for Murmur, as a native of Serenity Island, for her to claim this isn't our home...
Does Murmur think that Serenity Island isn't home to you all?
Murmur used to say that the places she saw in those visions were different from Serenity Island. No bubble blooms, no rainbow seals.
Murmur would just hold that whistle and stare blankly at the Guardian's words. Serenity Island, home.
Having conflicting thoughts to her entire community. That feeling must be really tough.
All right, all right. The Heart of Spring restoration is great news, and the rinse-free rebel situation is resolved. No need to be so down.
Bootsy, haven't you been wanting to take the Bubbly Tales Club to Steamville? Now we can set off right away.
Yeah.
Granny Bubbles, the Bathing Bliss Festival you love is just around the corner. What are you looking forward to?
I bet you're looking forward to showing off your skills.
Yeah, being Bubble Ambassador for this Bathing Bliss Festival was something I worked so hard to snatch from Macy. How could I not look forward to it? But, Nikki, I have a favor to ask. If you agree, I'd be happy to pass on this title to you.
Tara, please go ahead.
The bud contamination issue has been resolved, but the dirty thread disease resurfaced overnight, and we still haven't pinpointed the source. I can't rest easy knowing it's still a threat. Thankfully, you're here now. Maybe it's the blessing of the Silver Gale or the guidance of the Guardian. Either way, having someone with purification abilities like you is exactly what we need. Can I ask for you to help by investigating the source of the contamination?
Of course. For the sake of everyone in Soapville, we'll find the source of the contamination and put an end to this disease once and for all.
It's my duty as Bubble Ambassador.
But I do have a small favor to ask. Could you keep an eye out for that puppy, PC? I need to return his bell.
No problem. I'll make sure to search all over Soapville for you. I've been thinking about the contamination source. Our village doesn't seem to have any clues, so we'll have to trouble you to go to Steamville. Their village head, Macy, might know something.
The heart of spring is ready.
Nikki, go wake it up. Follow this path, and you'll reach Steamville. The Silver Gale will protect you.
Nikki, hurry up and put on the Spring Bloom Awakening ability. Wake this big guy up.
Gentle sensation. Maybe it was the heart of spring expressing its gratitude.
Oh, Nikki, look! What's up with those pieces over there? They're all buried. What happened? Nikki, is he infected?
Hey there, are you all right?
No. I'm Heathcliff. That was just a mistake.
Salty hard fabric contest? I see. Is it a special kind of styling duel? To see who can design the hardest fabric?
If I wear a treasure melon rind, would I win the duel?
You, don't be so smug. Huh? A human? Where did you come from? Are you here to challenge for the Salty Hard Fabric Championship? Wait, didn't the road into the village get blocked?
We're not from Serenity Island. Tara, the head of Soapville, sent us here. Once we finish our business, we'll definitely try a salt bath. As for the road, I fixed the heart of spring.
One defeat won't take down a real hero. You, just wait and see.
Infected PCs? Has Steamville also been hit by the dirty thread disease?
Victory for Steamville!
Is this really the time for competition?
You don't seem too worried. Is the treatment in Steamville going smoothly?
Looks like I'm Macy's most trusted excavation expert. She even told me that she's going to the Crystal Salt Factory to investigate the contamination. You. I'll show you. I'll just set a new record.
Ah, come on, you two. You're arguing again? Steamville really is different from Silkville.
Anyway, everyone seems to trust Macy a lot. She must be very reliable. Let's head to the Crystal Salt Factory and ask her about the infection.
Nikki, look over there! There's so many sparkly crystals!
That must be crystal salt. It's as shiny as blings. I'm amazed it can be used to wash PCs.
Shut down? Macy, did I do something wrong? We're very careful about safety, and there hasn't been a collapse in hundreds of years. Please don't shut down our factory.
It's not that, Chuck. You did great. It's just that with the recent Dirty Thread disease outbreak, I have to check everywhere.
Hello. Are you Macy, the head of Steamville?
You're that human in the cat avatar from Soapville, right? Hi there.
He's not an avatar. I'm Nikki, and this is my companion Momo. He's the one and only Momo in all of Mirrorland.
I'm Nikki's most important adventure companion.
Having a special companion is every adventurer's dream, right? Welcome. Tara sent word to let me know. You're here to investigate the Dirty Thread disease, right?
That's right. She commissioned us and offered us the title of Bubble Ambassador.
That PC is issuing rewards for commissions too casually.
Huh? You two seem to know each other well.
The story of the two village heads goes back hundreds of years.
Chuck, don't expose all my secrets like that.
I love gossip! Chuck, spill the tea!
Back then, Macy and Tara got along swimmingly. But Tara, like the others in Soakville, just loved messing around in the fields. They wanted to plant anything they came across. Bubble blooms, thuddy squashes, they even wanted to plant rainbow seals.
Huh? Do you think it's possible? If planting a rainbow seal yields 10, can we bounce all the way to the top of Serenity Island?
Huh? No wonder you get along with PCs in Soakville.
Misty Peak is a forbidden place. No one's allowed up there. No one. We aren't interested in the fields. We just like to excavate the crystal salt and use it to carve elaborate sculptures. Thanks to Macy, she's the one that found the Crystal Salt Cavern. It's the crystallized form of rainbow spring water, the finest treasure from the legendary Serenity Spring, even more concentrated than the water itself. Those of us who prefer mining all followed Macy. Hey, this salt bath is still hot.
Tara's tastes are different. She still prefers using rainbow spring water, the self-proclaimed Soakville scrubbing champ.
I didn't know. It's such a storied past.
So if the rainbow spring water hadn't lost its effect, Tara wouldn't have asked for help.
Chuck, you go ahead and handle things. I need to talk to our guests for a bit.
Sure.
Sorry, I just don't want too many others knowing the rainbow spring water is losing its effect, and our treatment in Steamville is also facing problems.
What?
The Guardian's words have failed. This is something no one expected. However, we survived the despair of the Great Mending Era before. The Dirty Thread disease outbreak back then didn't defeat us. This time, we'll definitely find a new solution.
Yeah, we'll do all we can to help.
Thank you. I've been doing some research lately and found that many PC symptoms began after taking a bath. That's why I'm temporarily shutting down the Crystal Salt Factory. As of yet, though, we haven't found anything out of the ordinary.
Like the contamination in Soakville, it was very sudden. So we'll ask the contaminated ones what happened before and after the bath for clues.
That's right. The infected PCs in our village are at Rita's clinic. A PC from Soakville also brought some of her fellow villagers there earlier. You should head over and ask her.